In this, with this hobby, you tend to acquire tools, and this is one of them. This is a parking brake cable remover. And wouldn't you know it, the best tool for the job is the tool designed for the job. And this right here is our parking brake cable, separated from the two cables that lead to the wheels. And I should have rethought my camera placement before I did this, because that's annoying. Interestingly, it's gotten even colder. We are at the tail end of the Christmas 2022 bomb cyclone that made its way across the country. I got a hood and a hat and everything. It was really cold 2 days ago. We're past the worst of it. But, yeah, I didn't do anything 2 days ago. That's when the worst of it hit. It's still cold today. So I had to flush the heater core on the Mustang. Still cold. Still cold. And, no video last week because I was busy taking an entire day fixing the brakes on my wife's car. You know those... On some cars, there's a little Phillips screw that holds the rotor onto the hub. Well, of the 8 that came, 2 per rotor, 1 was missing. All 7 of the remainder stripped as soon as I applied a Phillips screwdriver to it. So I had to extract them all. Of those 7, I was able to successfully extract 5 of them. I snapped 2 extractor bits, and the remaining 2, the heads just broke off. So, problem solved. That's a different car, though. This is the Sunfire. So, disconnected. We just ran into some issues here because on the bottom of this guy, got this little tab right there. That is actually bent inward to prevent this assembly from sliding out. So I just bent it out of shape and away it went. Now I think I'll get my transmission jack in here and we'll drop this whole rear axle, slide it out of the way, give us some more room to work with. Okay, on the assumption that my phone's not going to fall, it might. Let's start with breaking this guy loose. Maybe without the extension. Here we go. Maybe. Whoa! Oh, I don't think that's moved in 20 years. And this was with some penetrating oil to get in there. Alright. Kind of gives me a hint as to how the next ones are going to go. Now this little guy. Is it the same size? I have no idea. I did not check. Oh, yes it is. Oh my god, so much easier. Oh, yes. I'm not just spinning, am I? Let you tell from here. We are. Okay. Nope. 4. No. 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 Okay. Nope. Alright, good to have things loose. Now, imagine I do the same thing on the other side, just backwards. And now to go all the way. There we go. Oh, okay. Let me get the other one from another angle. And the problem with this setup is if you don't have two 18mm sockets, you're a little bit screwed. Okay. Woo! I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that either, whatever that was. Right, we have a rear axle free of the body. As I try to make sure I don't lose these bolts. Oh, surprise, surprise, it was a piece of rust. Right, now we see if this falls free. Whoa. Got a bushing hanging up somewhere. We got two bushings hanging up. Okay. So let it fall free, and I'll block the wood to catch something. And alright. Whatever. Okay.
There you are.
Hi.
I wasn't sure. Even this man, even.
Whoa. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's bring this guy up again so I can roll stuff around. I'm not gonna try and carry this by myself. It's kind of working. Okay, yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was not going to be able to move that by myself. Oh, it's heavy. It's actually been a few weeks, and I've done some work. I've made my cardboard template of what's getting cut out. But some other things happened. House hunting right now. That's neither here nor there. But circumstances did conspire in a way that I had to get a new phone. And I'm disinclined to get it dirty by putting it under the car. So, I'm going to break out this little workhorse. Right, so now the picture looks different. It's a cheap lens on a 10-year-old camera. There we go. All right, so right here is our rear cut line. I got a very general line of where to cut here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut from the inside on this section, and from there I'll be able to have a better idea, because I don't want to cut too high up there, especially around here where there's no real indication of where to stop. So that could get interesting. Up here is a tricky bit. I have templated out everything up until about here, and I think what I might do is make that the last thing I do, just because everything's going to get real tricky there. I'm going to have to tap it anyway, so remains to be seen. So yeah, nothing left to do now, I guess, except start cutting. It's gonna get loud. That's a broken disc. You know, I just realized there's a lot of cardboard behind the camera there, in the direction the sparks are going. Oh well! So, this might be out of focus, but what I am learning here is that it will not be as simple as finding one gauge of steel. Because in some places, it's 2 layers. Right here. So, this is furthering the notion that this will not be a factory fresh installation. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. So, figuring that out. Whew. So there gets to be a point where you're asking yourself, why isn't it cutting anymore? That's 2 blades. Hot. Jesus. Whew. is dirty business. I think now's a good time to examine some of what has been pulled out. I think this is the worst of our corrosion. It's just all, well, actually, I think we have to ignore this piece here that kind of folded out, but not ideal. So what else did we have? We had this guy. All kinds of bubbling going on there. And over here we can see how many different layers of steel were going on. Okay, yeah. Second only, I think, to painting. I think this is my biggest project. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I didn't buy safety goggles intended for cutting. My concern was getting something wrapped around so that stuff didn't get around my eye. Because they're starting to... Oh, that seems to be on the inside. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these goggles. I'm breaking cutting wheels. I'm dropping rust. Stuff's falling on my face. I'm filthy. And I'm nowhere near done. But the rest of the footage will get repetitive, to say the least. So, I'm going to plug away and turn off the camera. And catch up with y'all next time I turn it on. Hopefully, we'll be mocking things up. And yeah, everything I've done on this side also has to happen over there. This is just going to be the longest damn video I've ever made. Well, that's not true. I do stream once a week. Check those out. Wednesdays, most Wednesdays, 6:30 Eastern Time. So, ta.